Hey there, CrossFit Deliverance athletes. Welcome to the Be Relentless vlog. Remember, Friday is going to be BYO Frosty Friday. Come out, enjoy it. Should be super fun. We are going to be starting the beer mile pretty close to 7:30 as well. So make sure you come on out, get ready for some good brewskis and some running. Also, remember, if you don't drink beer, that is completely fine. Bring out some LaCroix, just some mineral water and some classic 12-ounce cans, and then you can join us as well. Super fun. Now, with that, remember, we do have a permanent schedule shift for Fridays. The 6 p.m. and the 7:30 p.m. are no more. We're going more congruent with our schedule to where we're going to have a 4:30 open gym, 5:30 normal CrossFit class, and 6:30 CrossFit class, guys. So it'll keep it a little bit more congruent with the rest of class and also give people the chance to come to Frosty Friday when there is twice a month, right? So other than that, remember, important to get yourself in and sign the letter of support for the gym. If you haven't signed, go ahead and get it. If you have signed, but you know individuals back at home or your workspace or school that support you being at CrossFit Deliverance or support what we do here, go ahead, bring one of our sheets, get it signed, and return it by either Friday or sometime next week, guys, right? We're trying to go ahead and just get a ton of momentum so we can go ahead and just show the city and the community that we have a ton of positive energy and support for the gym and that it can roll into the rest of the community. With that, guys, let's get into the programming. Programming is going to be fun. We're going to spend just some time finding a heavy double power snatch. That's going to be our time to work on some skill practice. Go ahead and also just kind of dust the barbell snatch off since we haven't done it for about a week. And then we're going to go into the workout. Now, the intention of the workout, it's an EMOM. Essentially, you're going to be doing 30 seconds of some sort of a barbell or kettlebell snatch or normal kettlebell swing. And then the remaining amount of time, the other 30 seconds, is double unders, right? So the goal is to complete the amount of snatch or swings fast enough to have a 30-second period of work there and 30 seconds to go ahead and complete double unders. Now, the biggest thing is if we scale correctly, it shouldn't be a big issue, right? And especially for the first 3 to maybe 5 minutes, right? Maybe sooner for other individuals, but if you scale correctly, that should be no big deal. It's the back half of this workout, the last 5 minutes, is 10-minute EMOM, that's going to be difficult, and it's going to test your ability where can we go ahead and stay loose in the shoulders for the double unders, and we're actually using our wrist rather than the elbow or the shoulder to go through that range of motion. Are we going ahead and globally using the entire musculature of our body to complete the snatches, or are we muscling and are we overusing, right, a certain body part that's going to find a local level of fatigue within that 5 minutes, right, of that last half, and we're going to start to fall apart. Inversely, right, maybe it's not a musculature issue and you're doing well with that. The intention should also be to make sure that we're staying organized through the midline and through the chest, and we're trying to go ahead and through that organization not over pressurize and contract through the midline too hard to where all of a sudden it's essentially restricting my ability to breathe and essentially oxygenate the bloodstream, so on and so forth, right? So it's going to be important to go ahead and really think about those two things, right? To where today is a bunch of intentionality of what's happening with the body, right? Remember, I want everybody to try to be a cerebral athlete and be able to have the chance to turn it off, right? Rather than a lot of us have a hard time, easy time being like, hey, you know what? I can go and not think about items and just rip and grip and just do whatever. But it's hard for me to be cerebral. I would rather you be an athlete to where you are cerebral so much of the time and you're thinking and you're analyzing and you're trying to keep movement patterns sharp, good, to where a coach has to remind you, hey, let's turn that off a little bit. You're overthinking it, and let's just try to work a little harder, right? Let's try to all move towards that a little bit more, especially if you're a fit for life athlete. Guys, let's go ahead, have a good one, and as always, be relentless in everything that you do. See you on the flip side.